Hello, friends. Thank you for taking a moment to hear about the exciting project we have embarked on at Church of the Epiphany. In the fall of 2021, just a few months ago, we cleared out our sanctuary space and embarked on the most ambitious renovation that our space has seen since its original construction in 1954. And we invite you now to be part of the final stage of our fundraising campaign to help get us across the finish line. We're about 87% of the way there, and we have about $6,000 left to raise. So I hope you take a moment as you watch to hear a few words from our warden and a vestry member about what they're excited about in our new space. But let me tell you a little bit about how we got here. Over the last several years, we've been discerning where God is leading us and leading the church as we try to create a sacred space for the next generations of worshipers. We know the church is evolving. We know the world and faith communities have to evolve with it. And so we believe creating a flexible sanctuary space, not only for our own worship, but for the use of the community and for others, is where God is leading us and leading parish communities in the future.
Hi, I'm Pam Harrop, and I'm a member of the vestry. Now, I love old churches, and I loved our old sanctuary, but for many reasons, it was time for a change. I'm excited about the new, clean, bright look the renovation will provide. It should be a traditional space, but contemporary, and will allow us the opportunity to be flexible in our worship. If there's anything the last 2 years has taught us, it's that being open to change may bring us new and exciting opportunities. So I really look forward to worshiping with all of you in a bright, new, innovative space in the very near future.
And so as we cleared out the sanctuary at the end of September, our pews, most of them, found new homes with master woodworkers and carpenters who have lovingly and respectfully treated them and are resurrecting them to new life and new purposes. We've retained a couple for continued seating, and then a few of them were even turned into new liturgical furniture that will debut in our sanctuary when it's reopened at the end of 2021 and early 2022. But beyond that, we have made some new lighting adjustments and created new lighting throughout our space so that what could sometimes be dim is now very bright and focused with light. We've given everything a fresh coat of paint, a new carpet, and engineered tile flooring that will be the appearance of wood, but far more economical and with less maintenance required. And then we have purchased flexible seating, chairs that are cushioned with space for books underneath and kneelers that fold down from the back that can be arranged around the baptismal font as we welcome a new member into the body of Christ, or they can be positioned facing one another so that we can see the face of Christ in each other. And it allows us to seat them in traditional rows as we celebrate major feast days. We'll have the ability to move the chairs aside and put down our canvas labyrinth for days of prayer and walking meditation.
The aspect of the renovation that I'm most looking forward to is the flexibility that the new chairs and flooring in the space will allow us to have, both for worship activities as well as for exploring ways that we can bring the community into our space more often for non-worship related activities. I think being able to use that space more often several days of the week instead of only 1 or 2 days a week will give us a lot more activity around the church, around the spaces, and more presence in the community. And that's the part of the renovation that I'm really looking most forward to.
We're excited about all of these things, but we're also excited about the ways that our new space can be offered to the community. Perhaps it can be a place for lectures and learning, for musical offerings and concerts that fit with our goals and our values as followers of Christ. We can offer it to other worshiping communities who need a space to call home. This is all part of the vision that God has led us toward in these last years and which we have bravely embarked on. And we know that even more of God's vision will open up as we continue to walk faithfully forward. We've been blessed with large financial bequests from former members of the parish that form the cornerstones of our fundraising campaign. The Episcopal Diocese of Rhode Island provided further grants, investing in our mission and vision. And parishioners have given generously to fulfill pledges this year and next toward the creation of this new space. And now we invite you, friends of Epiphany who may no longer be active members or perhaps have moved away or moved on, but for whom this community still holds a place in your heart. We invite you to be part of this project. Would you consider giving generously to help us cross the finish line of our fundraising goal, to raise the last $6,000 toward making this a reality? We look forward to worshiping in our new space for the first time on Christmas Eve this year, and for it to be completely finished in early 2022. And we look forward to welcoming you, if you're still in the area, to open houses and events in the spring of 2022 as we consecrate and celebrate this new sanctuary space. In this season of Advent, when the light is growing in the darkness, when we hold on to the hope of God's coming among us, we wish you all God's peace.